do other things and bigger things, and just all of a sudden I see myself in the house and not doing much, and my confidence level went down the floor. I mean, it was not what I thought. And sometimes we don't realize where's our confidence level until we are in front of something that we have to make those decisions and be confident in stepping up, right, to God's purpose in our lives. And like I said, I started my business. I had no confidence because I didn't know how to do my makeup. I didn't know how to do wash my face with soap and water. I did modeling many years ago, but you know, they come and they do the makeup and you go out there, you're a hanger, they put a dress and you just walk. That's all you do, okay? Just being the model. But it was not what, you know, how Mary Kay builds your confidence. It was not learning how to do your own makeup. But anyways, our class is confidence and working with confidence. First, let me tell you 3 things that I heard a preacher say on that he thinks is the principles for the new year. He said, number 1, it's listening. He said you need to listen to the voice of God and you need to listen to your mentor. And this business is all about consistency. It's about numbers and it's about confidence. And we need to walk in confidence that what our mentors are telling us. I mean, I am just completely in awe of all the things that Michelle had for you. I'm learning from her. I'm like, what do you mean scatter? What do you mean? It's right there. It's just going to come up. I mean, it's so simple and it's so easy that sometimes we don't realize all the tools that we have in our hands for us to run with this business, right? Number 2, sow seeds. So you can reap, sow the seeds. He said, if you sow abundantly, you will reap abundantly because you will reap only what you sow. And we cannot be surprised with the results because we know what to expect, right? According to what we're doing and according to the activity that we're doing. And number 3, walk. He said, walk firm with faith, knowing that when you are doing things right, it will happen for you. Walk. Just be consistent. Walk, like walking. Walk. He said, walk firm with faith, knowing that when you are doing things right, it will happen for you. Just be consistent. You know, it's being patient and it's knowing, it's waiting to see what you have. You know, it's your activity will build something that in its time, it's going to show. You need to know your why. It's important. You need to know your why. When I started in Mary Kay, there was a season in my business that I was just playing. I was not confident enough to probably book so many classes or to go and approach sharp women that are already that are professional women, that they already pay the price to be successful, that they know how it is to be successful, to work hard, to want more. They already taste that. And there was a season in my life, in my Mary Kay business, that I was just not doing enough. The other things came into, I always did my Power Star, but I knew we could do more. I mean, what is a Power Star? 10 classes a month with 3 people? You book the classes and you talk to the hostess. You want to do 40 faces, then she needs to have 4 people there. Your job is to find the 20 hostesses, so 10 will happen, and she will find the people for the faces that you want, right? I mean, sometimes we complicate this too much. I have 20 hostesses, 10 will happen, 10 will fall, and if I want to do 40 faces, each one of my hostesses needed to have 4 people in their home. 2 neighbors and 2 friends and 2 sisters, cousins. That's all she needed to have, and my 40 faces were there. And as I was doing my classes, I was getting references, booking classes from my classes, right? And whatever fell, I already have more numbers to book in. But somehow I let that go. And I was very distracted with other things. My confidence level was not so good. And I remember one day, my husband just called me. He was in the room and he just called me and he said, I don't know, I got this weird headache. And all of a sudden, he fell down on the floor. Just fell. I mean, what do? You have 3 babies. He just falls. And he's not reacting. And here I am thinking, oh my God, he's going to die. You know, that's all I'm thinking. What am I going to do? So many things ran through my mind. And a lot of people say, I wouldn't think about that. I think about everything. I mean, for me, security, it's number 1. I mean, I think about my retirement. I think about my retirement. For me, security, it's very important. And at that moment, I said, what am I doing playing with my Mary Kay business? What am I doing playing with my business? You know, I need to be confident enough to go and approach or get the references or talk to women that are going to bring this business into a different level, because I'm not going to do it alone, but I have the control to change just by my choices, right? You make the choice to change your business and it will happen right away. So you need to know your why. My why was my security, was my kids' college, was being able to live a different lifestyle, to buy maybe another home, or to pay a few credit cards, or, you know, in my mind was not adopting my son, but that came with the dream, right? It came part of it. And that we were able to help, that my kids were able to go to mission trips, because who's going to pay for that? You know, we think about all these great things that we want, but really, when we sit down and do the numbers, who's going to pay for that? Right? So we have to be real. We can do great things, but we have to work in order to make the money so we can help others to go and do great things. We're doing our great thing, right? Number two, what moves you? What moves you? What is it that moves you, that motivates you? It's being self-motivated. It's being self-disciplined. I've never asked my director, can you call me every day? Can you just call me? Because I think that we all, business women, right? And that we should not operate by emotion, but by discipline. And not every day you wake up like, I am so powerful today, I'm going to eat the world. And then all of a sudden you realize that the world is eating you if we're not doing enough, right? But I don't need anyone to come and tell me, yes, you can do it. Yes, it's necessary to build our confidence with each other. I mean, everything that Rochelle was just telling me is building my confidence. I'm ready to go home and just conquer the world. Because words of affirmation, yeah, it's necessary. But we have to be self-disciplined and self-conscious that not everyone is going to say something nice about your business. And that should not stop you from doing the things that you have to do. Because your example will feed others. Will feed other people's motivation. Just because you're doing your work, okay? So what moves you to go out there and to do the things that you have to do? I asked my consultant, what moves you? Vacation with your family? What is it that take your mind away from being so conscious about the things that we know and we don't know how to do? Because sometimes we focus so much in the activity that we don't know how to do, that we don't have to the T, that we don't want to do it until we learn it. And you learn this business on the field, in the skincare classes. You know, you learn this business talking to people. You learn this business doing the skincare classes. That's where you gain your confidence. You know, you make a lot of mistakes. When I was a new consultant, and this line is all new consultants, we had the basic that it was step by step. It was the cleanser, the freshener, and the mask, and that it was all separate. And I remember I would put everything on the tray, and for some reason, I will always forget to put the moisturizer. Always. And that showed you that I was not using moisturizer. Okay? In every single skincare class. And one day I said, okay, I'm going to write it down in my hand. Moisturizer. And I didn't look at my hand because I was looking at my papers that said how to do the skincare class. So, you got to call me.
Oh, is that me? Who is it? Please turn the camera a little. Right. Vince is calling me from 2 buildings down. Hold on a second. We got you. How are you?
Okay, she said. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. So anyways, it was just frustrating to me because every time I left a moisturizer on the tray, and people would ask me, I will notice when they ask me, what about this last one? Oh, that was just extra in case you needed it, because I will not let them know that I forgot the moisturizer. Okay, that's just an extra step that I put there just in case you needed it. You know, oh no, I feel fine. Okay, great, and I will just keep on moving, because you know what, we're gonna make mistakes, but it's where you learn, and it's all on the field. It's where you gain your wings, right? It's where you learn the confidence, and it took me a long time. Even when I started using the moisturizer, I will forget to put moisturizer on others. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was just happening to me. It was just crazy. But anyways, numbers, which one?
3.
Okay, it really doesn't have numbers. I said you need to know your why and you need to know what motivates you. And I always say that talent means nothing if there is no action. We can have a lot of talent. We can know all the systems. We can have all the tools that we need in order to do this business, but it means nothing if we don't put the action to it. Nothing can stop a person with the right mental attitude from achieving a goal. No one is going to stop you. It's all about attitude. It's all about feeling good with yourself, regardless of how other people think. And when I started my business, a lot of people thought that I was not going to be able to earn a free car. First, they will say, no one gives nothing for free, right? Have you heard that before? And second, I don't know about if you're going to be able to earn a car. But you know, we don't earn a car just because we earn a car, because it's the result of your business. It's the result of your work. It's the result of your action. It's the result of your daily choices, because your success is hitting in your daily routine. That's where your success is. So, let me see.